Hi friends, so coming to give you a little update on my fast. I am on day 3, almost day 4, and it seems like it's gotten a little bit easier from when I first started. I'm not gonna lie, like the first 2 days were the hardest, and I am just continuing to persevere and move through everything and pray and just literally asking God and my benevolent angelic team, like hiring the heavens for support, right? So that way I can have the strength and the perseverance and the desire to keep moving forward. And I knew I needed this. Like I do a cleanse or a detox or parasite cleanse every season. That's something that I'm very adamant about. And over this past 6 years, I've been on my wellness journey. And I this is the first time ever trying to do a 6-day water fast. So that is my goal. And I know after 3 days, our cells begin to be renewed and reborn. They go through a process called autophagy. And it's like out with the old, in with the new, and out with what doesn't work and in with what does. So, one thing that I've found helpful is to have support. So, I have amazing support right now. My husband has been wonderful. He's helped me with shopping and cooking so that way I don't have to spend what I usually spend a lot of time in the kitchen, but I'm taking a little break for these 6 days. So he's like, that way you don't have to torture yourself. Because really, it's only when you're like looking, touching, smelling the food that it's really even tempting. Like the first day, yeah, you're used to eating like dinner in the evening or whatever time you're really used to eating. Like you'll still have that like natural desire to do that. But that's when you drink your water. I've been doing this is like a water tea fast, but it's just herbs and water, no sugar, sweetener, stevia, anything. But like I'm doing holy basil and fennel with, I have another mix that has like hibiscus and rose hips with lemongrass and orange peel. And that one is so good. Oh my gosh, and peppermint. So I've kind of just been mixing those and drinking those, and that has really helped me. And then at night, I do my chamomile and holy basil. So I would highly recommend, like if you haven't ever done just a water fast, like you do like water tea fast, like um and also to have somebody help you have a support system, set a goal, write down like what your expectations are and like why you're doing this, and give yourself a few days, like even like a week before, to prep and kind of just like I tapered off of like the food slowly day by day. I did that cayenne lemonade maple syrup fast from like I think the Saturday prior to my fast all the way through Thursday, and then I started doing juice, some organic healthy fruit juice with like some days I would have cucumbers in them with watermelon or cantaloupe, pineapple, and just for 2 days I did that for Thursday and for Friday. And then after like 7 p.m., 8 p.m. on Friday, I didn't have it was like 8 p.m. just to be safe. I didn't have any food. So I tomorrow's day 4. I feel like the first day I did a sound bath at a world peace event festival. So I was busy most of the day, and that helped me to kind of stay distracted. And then I came home, and of course, I'm used to eating like at dinner because I'm used to fasting, like intermittent fasting, like every day, like 12 hours or so. And after dinner at night, I sometimes don't eat till like anywhere between 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m. And so I don't eat that much during the day. And then I do like to eat at night. So that's when it was a little tricky for me, was the first 2 nights. And the second day, I was really emotional. I had all these emotions coming up. And that one of the, downloads that I was receiving internally when we're cleansing, externally is going to be cleansed as well. So when we are ridding our bodies of toxins and waste that we do not need, then it's going to also reflect and manifest on the outside. So our relationships may be changing. We may have new friends, or we may have a transition in the pattern of our relationships, which is totally healthy and normal, I feel, because sometimes, like, we have people that were there for, a season and when we needed them. And so it's very important, like, to be open to, like, what the highest good is for you. And I feel like emotionally, I just went through a lot yesterday. It was also the fall equinox. And so then today I actually went to a celebration at one of our co-ops, and everyone was eating food. But I was fine. I woke up this morning. I was a little weak. My heart was racing a little bit. But I put some lemon in my water and a little bit of pink salt to get electrolytes. And I just pushed through it. I literally, last night when I felt that, like, wave of hunger, I just rode the wave. I ended up taking a shower, and I did, like, warm shower at the beginning, and I prayed through it, kind of meditated in the shower, then ended it with cold. And the cold water, yeah, it really helped me. I got out and I was fine. Like, the food smelled really good. So anyways, some of my goals for this fast is just to reset. I've been on my health journey for 6 years, and I think that it's about time to begin to do longer fasts. And I've done 2 days before, but I really wasn't in. I was doing caffeine, so I got a headache. So I would suggest, if you are doing something like caffeine, that you quit the caffeine first before you attempt to do a fast, because the caffeine is also going to dehydrate you. Same with, like, smoking cigarettes or smoking anything in general. And there's, look into it. If you're taking other substances or medications, maybe it's not safe for you to do at this time. But I do feel like everyone should attempt to do a seasonal cleanse. And it is very, I feel, helpful to have a supportive community backing you up. So I created a group, and I feel like anyone that wants to share their journey or tips or ask for advice or just have some connection that's on the same resonance, then you can come and check out. If you have Facebook, it's called the Equinox Detox. And that is, I'm intending for it to be very helpful for those of us that are liking intentional fasting and supporting one another in good habits and taking care of our body. Because when we take care of our bodies take care of us. And when we take care of our gut and our cells, I already feel after these 3 days like my skin is glowing a little bit more. It's like clearing up. I feel like even my energy is just a lot clearer, and I feel more grounded, more like I have a clearer discernment. I have better, it's easier for me to explain things. I feel I've gotten so much more clarity. So I'm so grateful that, I can be here to share my process, and I really hope that it helps somebody someday. And I'm going to make another video tomorrow, and I will talk with you all soon. So sending lots of healing love and respect.